Hi, if you're watching this, there's a good chance you're either considering weight loss injections, already taking them, or feeling completely overwhelmed by all the noise online right now. Before we go any further, I want to say something important to you. If you're already taking these medications, this is not an attack. If you've been taking them quietly or even secretly, there's no shame in that. And if you've stopped and the weight has all come back, you haven't failed. If you're considering them because you feel like you've tried everything else and nothing has worked, I get it. I truly understand. My goal here isn't to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. I just want to help you make a decision that you won't regret later, whatever that decision ends up being. Because the truth is, these medications can be incredibly helpful for some people and not so helpful or even harmful for others. And most people are being asked to decide without ever being given the full picture. So by the end of this video, I hope that you'll have a much clearer understanding of what these drugs actually do, why they cause weight loss, what the real benefits are beyond the hype, and also the risks and trade-offs that don't always get explained. More importantly, I want you to feel confident about deciding whether this is the right path for you and not just what's trending or being recommended. No scare tactics, no judgments, just open clarity. If we haven't met before, my name is Jennifer and I'm an occupational therapist and metabolic health coach. I work with women over 40 who feel exhausted, stuck with their weight, and worried about where their health is heading. My job isn't just helping people lose weight, it's helping them to understand exactly what's driving their weight gain in the first place. Because once you can understand that, everything becomes a lot less confusing. Right now, weight loss injections are being talked about everywhere. Celebrities are using them, doctors are prescribing them, and social media makes it look quick and almost effortless, like you can finally stop fighting your body. But they're not magic. They're simply just a tool. And like any powerful tool, they come with instructions, risks, and trade-offs. And most people were never given that manual. So think of this video as your manual. These medications are called GLP-1 receptor agonists, and they were originally developed to treat type 2 diabetes, not weight loss. Your body naturally produces a hormone called GLP-1 straight after you eat. And the job of this hormone is to signal to your brain that you're full, that you can stop eating now. So taking the medication amplifies that signal significantly in your body. So food stays in your stomach longer, you feel full much sooner, your appetite drops dramatically, cravings fade, and your blood sugar becomes more stable. Many people describe it as the food noise finally going quiet. Food stops dominating their thoughts, and it stops feeling urgent or irresistible. And because you're eating much less, often without even trying, the weight comes off easily. And so yes, they do work to help you lose weight. And if you've spent years battling constant hunger, cravings, emotional eating, or that exhausting cycle of willpower and guilt, this can feel like relief for the very first time in a long time. No constant negotiating with yourself, no white knuckling through the day, and no feeling out of control around food. For some people, especially those with severe obesity or serious medical risks, that relief can be life-changing and even life-saving. Losing significant weight can improve blood sugar, blood pressure, sleep apnea, fertility, and cardiovascular health. So there absolutely are real benefits. But this is also where things can get more complicated. These medications don't address the underlying causes of the weight gain. They might suppress appetite, but they don't rebuild metabolism, muscle, sleep quality, stress regulation, your habits, or even your relationship with food. And when appetite is suppressed too much, people often end up eating far less than what their bodies actually need, sometimes without even realizing it. I often hear things like, I forgot to eat, or I'm surviving on just a few bites, or even that they have to force themselves to eat. And while that might sound like a dream if you've struggled with overeating, it isn't sustainable nourishment, and it's closer to semi-starvation. When your body doesn't get enough fuel, it doesn't just burn fat, but it also breaks down muscle. And muscle is incredibly important, especially for women over 40. It helps maintain a healthier metabolism, it stabilizes blood sugar, it protects our bones, and it supports strength and independence as we age. So losing a significant amount of muscle can make it easier to regain fat later on and harder to maintain long-term health. Another thing is that many people aren't told is that most research shows that you need to stay on these medications long-term to maintain the weight loss. While you're taking them, your natural hunger signals are suppressed, so your body hasn't necessarily relearned how to regulate appetite on its own. So as soon as the medication is stopped, hunger often comes back, and sometimes quite strongly. Your body is simply trying to recover what it perceives as lost energy. And that's why weight regain can happen, and sometimes body composition changes as well. Some people tolerate these medications very well, and others might experience negative side effects like nausea, digestive discomforts, fatigue, headaches, or sleep disruption. And the long-term effects at higher weight loss doses are still being studied. So where does that leave you? For some people, particularly those with severe obesity and significant health risks, the benefits may clearly outweigh the downsides. But for others who have a smaller amount of weight to lose, the equation might look very different. If you're already taking them, the most important thing isn't panic, it's strategy. And this can be a valuable window of opportunity if you use it to protect your body while you're losing weight. By prioritizing protein, strength training, eating nutrient-dense foods, monitoring your sleep and hydration can make a significant difference to your long-term outcomes. If you're considering starting them, it's worth asking one honest question to yourself. Have you truly explored the deeper drivers of your weight gain? Not just the diets or short-term plans, but sleep, stress, muscle health, food quality, habits, emotional patterns, and your environment. Because medication won't address any of those pieces. The reality is that there isn't a completely easy path. Lifestyle change can feel hard at first, but usually it becomes easier over time. And medication might feel easier at first, but it can present challenges later on. In the end, you get to choose which kind of hard you're willing to face. If all of this sounds completely confusing, that's normal. Most people are being asked to make a very big health decision without any personalized guidance. And that's exactly why I offer a free personalized metabolic health consultation. During that session, we don't look at averages or internet advice. We look at you, your history, your symptoms, your weight story, your lifestyle, and your goals. Together, we determine whether medication is appropriate for your situation or whether there's another path that can deliver the results you want in a safer, more sustainable way. There's no pressure and no judgment, just openness and clarity. So if that sounds helpful, you can book your free consultation using the link below. I genuinely love to help you make a decision that supports your health, not just for now, but for the long term. I look forward to walking that journey with you.